about how to find the right funeral director for you, and is it okay to shop around? Hi, Lisa Herbert from the Bottom Drawer Book. Let's have a chat with Carly Dalton, an independent funeral director from Melbourne.
What's the interaction like? What are they asking for, and what advice or what do you tell them? And I guess I'm asking these questions for everyone to say, okay, what happens when you engage a funeral director? How do you make the right choice?
Yeah. So I guess a lot of people ring us and say they've never done this before. And I think that's, quite acceptable because, really, you might only organise one or two funerals in your life. And that could be your parents, or maybe you're helping your parents organise grandparents. But a lot of people will ring and say, we don't know what we're doing, got no idea. And we'll ask them some questions like, have you thought about what you want? Would you, and they might say yes or no. Would you like some ideas? They might say yes or no. And would you like some pricing and information? And a lot of people love that, give me some information, give me some pricing, and then I can take that back to the family and see if you're the right person for us. And you might have different people in the family going off and getting information and pricing so they can all compare what they've investigated, I guess.
Which is great. That raises a really good point. Shopping around is important. If you're going to spend $20,000 on your bathroom, you get ideas, don't you? And you shop around.
Absolutely. And it is a significant, what I've learnt as well is to never assume that everyone wants green, or everyone's ringing you because of the green factor, or everyone's wanting to use you because they want to save money, or everyone's wanting to use us because, I don't know, they might want a really glamorous big event. So I always think it's just great to go in there with an open mind and say, what do you have in mind? You tell me what you are thinking, and then let me help you create that event for you. So and I have had to learn that the hard way, because I'll go in, trying to save people money, and they'll go, this is my farewell for my dad or my mum. I don't want to scrimp. I want it to be amazing. I want this, I want that, I want, and we've even had people who've organised their own funeral. They ring us and go, right, I've just been given a diagnosis last week that I'm going to die. So can you please come around this week and sort it out for me? And I want everything. I want a glass horse carriage with big grey horses with feathers, and I want everyone to drink champagne, and I want this and that, and dancing girls, and I don't care how much it costs, because I'm going to pay for it myself. And so I always go from a point of view of how can I help a family save money, but it's not always the right approach. You just got to go in with, what would you like? You tell me what you'd like, let me help you create something special. So
So when someone calls you, what questions should they be asking you to find the right funeral director for them?
So I think it's good, first of all, if they don't know what they want, have an idea whether you want cremation or burial, whether you want religious, non-religious, whether you want a traditional space like a cemetery, chapel, or a church, or you want something really unique. And then in terms of the other things that are important to you, like coffin flowers, music, audio visual effects, different things, they're things that you either are really important to you, or they're not. And it's about, I guess, finding a funeral director who listens to what you're saying and takes that all on board, and then goes, okay, you're telling me that you want to go near the beach, so I've got 6 venues near the beach. What about these? Do they sound like something that might work? Or you're telling me that your loved one was a real food and wine connoisseur, and they love the Yarra Valley. So if we found a place up in the Yarra Valley, a vineyard, would a function room there be something that they would love? Oh my God, yeah, that would be amazing. So you need to find a funeral director that's actually listening to you, and then creating an experience for you that is meaningful and helpful, in saying goodbye and reflecting that person's life. Because really, families are the funeral directors. We're here to make it all happen. But you're telling me what you like. And if you don't know, then you ask me some ideas and I will tell you, some options, and, create something that is going to be really special, but really, appropriate for the person. So, some families know exactly what they want, and that's fantastic. But I can tell you about 60% of families have no idea. And they just think that they should go to a church or they should go to a chapel, and that's all that they can do, Whereas there's just so many options available now, and it's our role to help people understand what they can do,
because
what's
they
available.
can do. Yeah, they can go to the RSL, they can go to the stables, they can have it in the backyard. There are all sorts of things that are possible. Not every
Yes.
funeral director will be able to be either willing or able to meet your needs, and that's okay. They're not the right funeral director for you. That's what you find out, and then you keep shopping around.
There's a fair bit to think about, isn't there? There's Carly Dalton of Greenhaven Funerals. There's lots more information in the bottom drawer book, the After Death Action Plan. It's a cheery funeral planning tool and workbook. Go to thebottomdrawbook.com.au, and for more videos in this series, keep an eye on the Bottom Drawer Book Facebook page.